Today we're going to have a brief overview about becoming a contract administrator or a contract specialist. We have on the screen information about the National Contract Management Association, which is also called the NCMA. And this is a managing concept for a longtime supporter of training to become a federal contract manager. It has a variety of innovative learning solutions to obtain your certification and becoming the contract administrator, and also growing in your contracting professionalism. And if we stroll down, it just talks about some of the dates and locations of where they may be hosting the classes, and a lot of the classes can be done remotely, and it is a cost to become certified as well. So if you want to go here, it talks about the training. Okay, it basically talks about your training. Let's scroll back up to the top. Training information, which is here, and it's a lot of topics that they go over, which is your project and program management, human capital resources. Trainings can be delivered, different options such as the classroom, remote, virtual, and also they are self-paced. It's very easy to sign up for, and I think when I completed the class, I gained 40 CEU hours. Once you complete that, you have different learning services, which is here to help with your developmental challenges. If you take a stroll here, okay, we're going to go back up. It talks about your certifications that you can obtain. Which is here. Okay, some of your certifications are listed here. You have your prep exam training. Okay, next we're going to go into the process to sign up for the certification process. Here we are attaining professional certification in project management, and also it will help you become a subject matter expert while boosting your performance and enhancing your professionalism in the role. And to obtain your certification, it helps you stay current in the industry trends. So some of the competitive standards are to get experience, education, and training. Most people try to get certified in the Cfcm, which is the Certified Professional Contract Manager. You can get the Cfcm, which is the Certified Federal Contract Manager, that's what I've learned how to do. You can get the Cccm, which is your Certified Commercial Contract Manager. You can get certified in the CCMA, which is your Certified Contract Management Associate. So let's click on the Cfcm. That's the class I've taken. Okay, which is here. And with this class, we had a lot of webinar recordings, and it probably took about 30 to 40 minutes for each session. We learned how to do the FAR, which is here. And the FAR and defaults are very important things to know when it comes to being a contract administrator. And the FAR stands for the Federal Acquisition Regulation. And the FAR has many different parts and subparts. We have from Part 1, which is your Federal Acquisition Regulation System. Part 2 is definition of words and terms. Part 3 is the improper business practices and personal conflict of interest. We have Part 4, which is your administrative and information matters. 5 is publicizing contract actions. 6 is competition requirements. Part 7 is acquisition planning. And if you go all the way down from Part 1 to Part 53. So it's very important to get familiar with the FAR to become a contract administrator. Okay. Alright, next you're going to talk about who can pursue the Cfcm certificate. You can be a federal contract manager, buyer, and seller who participates in federal government contract actions. You can be a state and local contract administrator, buyer, and seller who participates in contract actions involving federal funds. Those who have a general interest in federal contract management, such as personal academics, consultants, researchers, regulatory authorities, representatives of accrediting organizations, representatives of other organizations. Now, with the Cfcm handbook, this basically gives you a milestone in the professional development. The purpose of this handbook is to provide you with important information about the policies and procedures on how you can, 1, apply for the Cfcm certification, next, obtain the Cfcm certification, and maintain the Cfcm certifications. And the NCMA requires that all Cfcm certification applicants read the entire handbook. And what are some of the benefits of becoming a certified federal contract manager? Okay, this can set you apart from others in the profession. It sharpens your focus. It shows that you are committed to maintaining the highest level of professionalism. Now, some of the eligibility requirements consist of a bachelor's degree or non-degree candidate with at least 5 years of certified or verifiable contract manager experience plus 24 college credits that align with the CMBOK competencies may require a waiver. 2 years of work experience in contract management or related field, and a minimum of 80 hours of CPE and CLE, which is basically the continual professional education credits. Now, the application and process fees. If you're interested in getting certified with the Cfcm program, you must submit your online application along with your college and university transcripts or written waiver request, your work experience on your resume or your employer records, proof for at least 80 CPE and CLP hours. Your application fee is $165 for CMCA members and $365 for non-members. And once you have completed and submitted the application to the certification department, you have to, everything you need to formally be reviewed within 15 business days, which was very quick for me as well. So once we go there and get everything signed up, you're going to start to prepare for your classes, which is probably a 10-week online class, and it gives you practice exams. You're able to communicate with your teachers. And mind you, I took this in 2021. So it basically breaks down the frequency of your FAR and DFARs. And you're going to learn all of that. And that is that. And once you get that, you're able to schedule a date and time where you can take your exam. And it's a lot of information, so I urge you to go to the National Contract Management Association, where it talks about how you can get your membership, the process becoming the certification, and then you also have to get recertified and also get your continual professional education credits to keep your certification. You will learn about the standards and practices. They have the catalog, the competency assessments, leadership development, and so on. They have different events and conferences that you can attend. It has a plethora of resources, higher education, and basically you can learn just general information about becoming a member. And this is very good for beginners. It empowers your problem-solving skills and help with the future. And once you become a member, you're able to go on and look at different job openings. They have a magazine that they will send out to the members. They have a body of work magazine. This is the contract management book. And yeah, if you're interested in becoming a federal contract manager or government contracting, I urge you to go to this site and take the training. The training was very informational. It's easy to follow. I completed it in 10 weeks. So now I just have to go back and go for my certification. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I see you in the government contracting world. Thank you.